nothing but action, and it's not stopping anytime soon. So grab your snacks and let your friends know when it's time to head right into this one. So without further ado, coming to the stage first, looking to make a statement, show some love to the Carolina Royal Ravens. Fire, Exceed, Lurks, and Craze. This team knows all about gritty matchups, and they are about to give it everything in which they got. It's your Ravens. All right, now it's time to bring out their opponents. This team has lit the stage up so many times, and they looking fresh as hell in the back in their Friday whites. Get ready to give them your vamos. It's the Miami Heretics. Metals, RenKoR, Super, and Traixx. Miami is here to show up in the ATL and light this stage up yet again. It's your Heretics. All right, now our players are ready to get it going.
Everybody wants to know just how good have you turned up to Atlanta. Here comes the push already. I mean, Miami Heretics will grab that first little bit here, but they don't have the map control.
While they lose it, they're gonna take it right back. Get bullied out over towards mid-cut, but Super wins the two gunfights and keeps Heretics nice and active. And I'm already gonna say it, this is one of the better color schemes I think we have. This orange versus blue looking fantastic.
Yeah, you keep this every single time. Really easy to see what's happening as it goes through the teams. But at the moment, so far, so good for the Heretics. A little bit of time to get points up onto the P1, but holding P2, as we know, is very, very crucial. The Ravens should overextend here.
Well, you see Ravens also a heavy emphasis on the bottom side of the mini-map, so the mid-cut control was the initial plan for P1, and the full rotation towards the new time. They don't take the deep routes, but it's good enough to at least overwhelm Traixx as P2 starts. Heretics in time first, but be good enough for Carolina to take it over.
One left from the Ravens. Had a game plan, managed to execute it out, rip it away from them. RenKoR out towards the back. They'll be looking for him. He finds the first kill here. This will split the fire here. And now for Faze, a big kill against RenKoR if he can make it. But RenKoR staying alive because all kinds of issues. Opens the front door and the rest of his team walk in.
Yeah, what, 3 out of 4 Ravens players right there just to deal with RenKoR and good enough to let it through. So Carolina, small little mishap, trying to play the bully ball to get back in, and Lurks while he is twisted, waiting for his teammates. Everybody's here for the charge.
Everybody trying to get through all of these choke points going in crazy, just waiting for his help to come back here, but doesn't manage to do it before he goes down as everybody ruffles into this point. Exceed walks away with 3, 2 with the NPC, 1 with the grenade. They lock it down to take the lead back into this one, but everybody's feet are burning as we get over to P3.
Yeah, how about that start from Exceed as well? 7 kills, and he is starting to chirp in the comms already. Kills flowing right now for Carolina as well, and Traixx has to play the keep away game. He's gonna get
here as well. A lot of players on both sides though. Miami Heretics getting everything down as well as a team kill, and they managed to pull it back into it, and the Ravens only have one avenue of attack. Mid though going to be open with that close spawn, but they try to keep the pressure up onto the Heretics. They cannot set up, and so far so good. Both teams trading blows.
Yeah, Exceed continually, by the way, lighting up the kill feed. Another 2-piece for him in Carolina, getting inside that time. 30 seconds left to play for, so Heretics need to take another strike. A wild spawn rolling through from Metal, so Heretics get a setup and guaranteed pinch, and Exceed, he's been on point, but you can't take down the 1 versus 4. Now for Craze knows, needs to credit up. His teammates spawning out, and he's taking the fight immediately. Not quite good enough for 2.
Just slow them down though for 1, and this gives Ravens an opportunity. They will want to push out towards the back. That spawn from Craze is so far away. Then the Heretics capitalize in time. Traixx already finding 1 here. Soon looking for the angles. Everybody dancing all around the choke points here, but Traixx again in that kill feed finds a second one as they execute onto this point with the better spawns. A great take there from the Heretics.
Yeah, and all about that teamwork as well. You see Super was YYing, waiting for Traixx to go on that pinch, so this is great overall mini-map vision coming in through Miami. Timing though, Exceed able to strike, consistently winning these gunfights, but the trades are even better. Heretics right now for the first time, they've taken the lead, and by God, is this mini-map looking good.
Metal's there. It's always a little bit dodgy when you have to just stand in the corner and hope your health comes back here, but it plays out for him as well. Nobody going to be on the point here as they look to just make sure that they've got the push out onto this point. Everybody now setting up for P1. Heretics in the lead, but this is a shallow lead at best. It might even be washed away on the next set of rotations.
Yeah, Carolina firmly pumped the brakes. Right now, Fire trying to fend off 2 players, but as RenKoR wins that gunfight, Carolina now just needs this P1 time. Exceed doing what they can to give out the goods, and Exceed right now, I mean, hey, tip of the cap, he's doing what he can, but Miami still in more control.
And with that, we're going to go to a J-Lab listening with the Miami Heretics.
A la derecha, a la izquierda, vas a
Voy
por
a
él.
ir por arriba contigo, ¿vale? Super.
Abajo derecha, tiro piña al punto. Tiro piña al punto. Me van a subir a la baja uno.
Escucha.
Estoy yendo por arriba con vosotros. No, nada. Arriba. Salta, abajo.
Vale,
Está debajo tuyo. He salido de tal lobby. Aguantar.
Nacen P4. Nacen P4. Son dos. Hay 2 scraps. Escuchadme, habían nacido en P4. Hay gente P2. Hay gente P2, creo, chales. Hemos nacido rápido.
Roto, full stun.
Roto, sí, ha salido ganas. Tengo yo el fondo. Fondo del Thieves.
No lo veo.
Mátamelo, guacho. Ábreme. Estoy hard bloqueando.
Medio, muerto.
Sigo hard bloqueando.
Vale. Me voy a Iner. Iner, muerto. Una bala, son dos. Una bala, Iner. Un tiro, muerto.
Somos hard bloqueando, somos 30. Van a venir a esto.
Iner. Otra más, creo.
Sí, tienes medio, ¿no, guacho? Vale.
Otro Iner, una bala. Está cuerpo. Solo que no muera. Pincha a la derecha. Salen atrás.
No he visto nada.
Vení conmigo de luz.
1v1.
Oh, there is some heat flowing through the comms there for Miami Heretics. You can hear the passion exuding through every pore as they have just shut down P2 completely. And the Royal Ravens don't look like they are in this game much anymore.
Clearly not picking up the slack. And hey, first match on LAN at this level in quite some time. You always open up with the nerves. He's got to shake it off quickly. His teammates right now in time to fire. The first to lose the gunfight in the onslaught of the Heretics players commences. They have taken over P3.
And again, they're just not allowed to push through here into this one. They have absolutely bullied their way through the choke points. And now back into this point, looking to make this even bigger as RenKoR just cuts people down everywhere he looks. And for the Ravens, it is 1 by 1. It is a staggered push as they come off of this respawn. They are looking maybe to split it now. They've got a split spawn outside. Fire all the way out into this one, but they are not finding the kills as it almost is going to be 200 points for the Heretics.
I mean, it's been a tight setup as well, but this is just a comfortable hold. Carolina not even fighting for the scrap. They're trying to play containment for this rotation. 3 Heretics players right now piercing their way through Dojo, and they simply pick them. Rotation lost, and if you're Carolina, you don't get the scrap time, you don't get the rotation, you don't get spawns, you get nothing.
And now for the Ravens, it's do or die. They really need to break this in some spectacular fashion. They need to find anything onto this minimap because at the moment it has not been great for them. Fire goes down again here, getting close to the zoom up stat line. But it is going to be a small relief. Royal Ravens will have control.
Doing what they can. Teamwork on point. Exceed once again dealing out the damage, but Super still takes some down. So Carolina, an important break for them to be able to get on this P4, but right now it is all about getting Fire back in this game. That is a 3 spree he's able to go on top of this time, so maybe getting the nerves just rid of a little bit. We are 2 rotations in. It'll be Heretics with a 60-second lead.
Now you look at it, this feels a little bit more doable. The Ravens, potential in spades.
They slowed down so much, and in spite of that, Heretics will simply find all the kills. They got the right guys in the right position, and they break them all down. 4-man wipe, left side spawns, Heretics back in full control.
And what was looking good for the Ravens crumbles very, very quickly, for at the same time, Traixx is going berserk. Eventually will drop there as he tries to push this lane out one more time. The Ravens trying to be fundamental, getting that spawn out towards P2 as well. This game still has potential to go a little bit further for the Ravens, but they've got to be better than they have been so far.
And Exceed continues to win some gunfights, man. Another 2-piece form, and he is good for 3, or at least Fire there for the health. So, okay, a moment of opportunity. Going to be a 60-point gap going into the new time. Carolina do indeed have these left side spawns. Exceed right now, that frontline man can't go through him. Heretics, it is going to be 3 players now trying to break through the front.
Here we go, over the roofs, they must go for the Ravens. do or die. They must hold as well as Fire finds his free again. He's arrived into this one with Craze. A money hill is needed. And if it just comes a little bit further here, we might see the Ravens make a phenomenal comeback.
And Heretics, of course, on that first push, try to bully ball. 4 men through the front, doesn't work out. Now a scattered push, but number 1, the pinch has already fallen. You're back towards trying to flood through the front of time, and now tough to get past Fire. Only a stun there to take him down, but Carolina, they have soaked up every last second from a 70-point game down to 25. Carolina, what a gorgeous P2.
The Ravens are starting to feel that fate may have turned. P3 will be in control of the Heretics, but it is a control that is tenuous with how this game has been sliding. The Ravens can feel this now in their fingers, in their toes. They are far away onto this map, but they are splitting it all the way across. Metals makes a massive kill that might be a difference maker.
Yeah, Metal trying to slow everybody down. You're worried about the pinch. 1 man in front of you, 3 men behind. They just jumped all over Lurks to kill him, but he still took 1 to the grave. Carolina, they are here. They got the right side as well.
Traixx going to be in the middle. Already on 31 kills, now going to be on 32. Looking for a second one. Is not going to be able to grab it here. Both teams now going to be piling in, but it is going to be the Heretics. They clear up. The Super gets 2 as well. Craze cannot find anything. And what may have been for the Royal Ravens may not be any longer. The Heretics now in control. It is 10 seconds for them to try and lock this one up. But the Ravens will have to move. They are moving only into the kill feed. Nothing is going to be found for them as well. And all that work, all that opportunity to get back into this game has gone. The Heretics shut it down map 1. But Exceed already looking for it. RenKoR would have seen the flash, so he's going to be calling that one out to his teammates. They're already taken down. There it is. Super. Opening jewels. The sniper coming to 4, and the Royal Ravens have already got cut down. Super again. Eventually taking a couple of bullets, but this has been a great opening jewel for Miami Heretics.
I mean, what kind of angle did he just have there against Exceed? Probably showed him a pixel. RenKoR's given 1 comms, and Super gets to clean everybody else up. RenKoR right now fighting on the mini-map, but they're just trying to get their teammate an ace. Super finally falls, but the trades are good. Fire, last man standing for the 1v3.
Trying to cut it down as well, and both angles being done so. Miami Heretics take that first one off the back. Super just trying to make something here. They've got 2 players in good positions. This is a shooting gallery. Everybody with their guns up. Now comes the rotation. It's all timing here.
Yeah, and well, right now, Heretics are going to have it a little bit quick to the draw. You see Carolina now trying to reposition, but I don't think this bomb plan is quite fast enough. Lurk should spot this out.
Well, they get the angle in time. Will he get away clean? That is the question. That bomb is down. He is away clean. Still outnumbered. But are they outgunned? Lurks now going to try and take this map control away. Exceed has already found Super, and well, this may be one of the greatest flanks you're about to see. RenKoR around the houses looking for a possibility of a 1 versus 3. I think he's been spotted as well. They're going to try and cut him down. Lurks goes for the first fight. He's going to be taken off as well. That bomb is going to be it, but RenKoR gets the first. Looking to slide through as well. He's shooting him in the leg. It's going to be trying to get into position, but Metals will find 1, bringing him back to a 3 versus 3.
Picked from the middle of the map, and now you're a little bit squirrely. Not comfortable about getting this bomb down, and is number 8 Crazed with the bomb, thinking about the wrap. I think Heretics may be thinking about the same thing potentially. Now Craze is going to have to check every single corner, worried about the pinch, and this is so much time that Heretics are going to start to solve this puzzle.
Heretics take this one back out here. The Ravens are waiting. The call has been made to go back to it. Are they going to push all the way through the spawn? Where do they go, A or B? At the moment, they're going to check out the A side. They have not called this correctly. The Ravens will have an opportunity to plant.
And we're planning for bedroom, but that's exactly where Metals is coming from.
Here we go. Opportunity. RenKoR sees 1. Only puts a couple of bullets into it. They already get the blood out of the first one. Super managed to get the trade back into this one. Now down to it as well. But now RenKoR finds himself in a 1 versus 2. To clutch again. He has even better, but more angles being shot here. They just don't have the opportunity. They have mid control. They have this in depth here, but the Ravens are about to hit it. They've got numbers out. Traixx already finds 1. Down to a 3 versus 3. The Ravens trying to get into position to take control of this site as best as they can.
We're taking routes too. Exceed going all the way through pool steps. Lurks has cleared out everything. We're right now chasing ghosts.
Exceed not going to win that gunfight either. And for the Ravens, they're probably wondering where on earth the Heretics went to as they sort of melted into the map here. And Fire finds himself with 16 seconds to go, completely outnumbered. And hey, sometimes giving up...
now, at least in that round, working out perfectly for the Heretics.
Another reason why the Ravens had to chase them down, right? They knew that sniper was going to be in place somewhere. They were worried about it. Again, more mid-control coming in here for the Ravens. Might even go for this one after all. They've not seen anybody yet. There's 3 stacking here for them as well. The Heretics have got a sniper into it as well. Everybody throwing shoulders to this one. Fire's going to be calling this out saying, what on earth is going on? But that smoke goes down and somehow the Heretics find 2. This makes us a little bit more of a dangerous opportunity to push. Faze, just tickling opportunity. Could have got killed, could have got a kill. Neither actually happened, 4v4.
Well, that is now a missed opportunity and a sniper that continues to be supreme from Super. So could have had the first blood. Instead, you're going to get picked apart in this round. As long as you don't give him the collat, you're good to go.
There's the reach out as well. And Miami Heretics doing so good in the map.
Everybody turtled up on that side. RenKoR staring them all down.
Waiting for reinforcements. Reinforcements has arrived in the form of Super. They want to try and make a kill here, cause chaos in the Ravens camp, but they are double stacked here around this corner. RenKoR not going to be able to get away with that shoulder. And already this time is burning away. This is all Royal Ravens to lose now. Traixx going to try and go through. Here comes the blitz. Already knows going 1, 2, and 4. And at the same time, loses that gunfight. And as they look for the rest of the players, the Ravens just run away. That gunfight was crazy. It was not good enough, though. And the Ravens hold firm.
That's exactly
Push again out towards the middle. Super against 3. But this time, Exceed does win the snipe fight. Taking their ace out of this game.
I respect that from Exceed, man. If I'm 0 for 2 in that category, I'm not pulling it back out, but now he's giving his team the advantage.
Problem the Heretics are going to have is how do they play this? They know they don't have map control. They don't have the numbers anymore. I think Fire's going to stop there as Traixx tries to get a cheap kill, but Metals finds Fire. Back down to a 3 versus 3.
Worried about Craze on the pinch. Oh, and that is unlucky, brother. The van from the start of the round finally explodes, and I mean, hey, now man advantage for Heretics.
Van is the paid actor. Keep an eye on this minimap here. This is a little bit chaotic for them. Metals might find one, and he does. Nobody in a position to trade either, and this has gone so badly for them. Exceed finds the first blood, and they lose the round. Good enough. Mid-map now for the Miami Heretics. They're going to strike with the iron. His hot Metals goes straight forward as well, but gets caught. Fire has him, and this now becomes an unbelievably uphill battle.
Smokes out for a little bit of chaos. And RenKoR evens the odds. This could be another 3v4.
See, just looking, trying to call this one out at the same time. But Traixx managed to get through the pool, finds it now, down to it. 24 seconds to go. RenKoR finds one more at the same time. This could end like this. Exceed left alone to 1 versus 3. Cowering by the bed. Just wondering, has anybody hoovered recently? No, it's not going to work out. And they have the hold, but down they go. Miami Heretics 2-0 now in the series.
Heretics are setting them up for the Mortal Kombat fatality. Execution potentially on the cards. Yeah, the opening break. We're missing a couple jumps. The pace a little bit slower, and by the looks of it, Carolina, the extra man, once again, Super, the exact same pinch he had the first go around. Well, deja vu all over again.
For a bit of a big kill here, manages to find it. Now going to pull this EMP. They have the players in the position here, trying to get around the corner before anything can happen. And a player onto the flank. They're going to call this one out, and Sim's worried about it. Can he get it at the same time? That's a huge hit coming in from Miami Heretics. Here we go, first gunfight. Lux makes a big kill onto Metals. Super waiting for the pressure. He knows he's around that corner. Looking for it, finds the first to Exceed, looking for the second. Super trying to use that laser beam to get it done.
Beautiful, now you got the front line man pushed up in lurch, doing the damage, needs to stay alive, his teammates are coming.
Davis might be looking for a switch. Player position is going to be crazy. Will help them get this one through. Already 2 going to go down here. Exceed now going to go up top. Looking to go over with a pistol, grabs it at the same time, round the corner and in. Now the team's resetting once again. You can see on the minimap, it's all about playing good positioning. Metals makes the first kill. That being down low though, they will have need control here. That's always very important on the server load map, but you've got to make the kills to get the moves. EMP potentially in possession now. The Miami Heretics looking to make a move with the player out towards the back. Traixx, this is going to be an easy one to put through. The Ravens just sort of
down. He's tattered, tagged up, and taken down. 3 in the feed now for Miami. Not just that, all 4 Super is crawling in their spawn.
They have waited for this opportunity. It could have gone against them, but they held out, and that will be another counter cap coming through for them as well. You can see it coming in with a health at the same time. RenKoR keeping on the back foot. They are still set up chance. They still have an opportunity to end this half right here.
Well, huge win from Faze at range. Traixx, though, still able to get out of dodge. And you're exactly right. This is going to be 4-1 up. Heretics 6 setting up for the spawners.
I was just trying to cut down the numbers before they can do any more here. They've already found one. Everybody throwing shoulders like it's disco night. Traixx again just being an absolute menace. High-flying, high-octane gameplay from him as he now looks to get to the back spawn, looking for more kills going through. Everybody being cut down as the Miami Heretics will go for this again. The tempo is on their side.
And the rally cap as well. Potential is going to be there. Heretics off the score, setting up again, and yeah, chalk it up. GG, go next. Absolute beatdown. Carolina, no hope in hell.
3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go, Chance, and the Ravens would need to find a new level.
Yeah, and after RenKoR gets those 2 kills, he's left 1 shot. Lurks does not go in for the chow. He's got a lot of kills under his belt, but KD's one thing. Being down 6-1 is another. Everybody 1 shot and cleaned up for free in the feed. Yeah, this is an absolute beatdown. Carolina have just gotten stuffed.
There are levels to this as the Ravens, well, they keep hitting the respawn. That's all they're really experiencing here into this overload. With 45 seconds left to go, this is game. The rest of it is just punishment. It's just a putting to the sword. The Miami Heretics aren't worried anymore about playing overload. They're playing TDM and keeping themselves warm for their next game.
And I just know there's a Thanos sitting out there somewhere with Maze hat on, having himself an absolute delight of a time. Just as the Heretics fan are. I mean, what a series that they have just had. Clean work in the S&D, that's the expectation, but on LAN, extra nice to see the goods and the respawn. I mean, how damn near flawless. RenKoR 30-12. You're looking at this guy to be able to take over. He has done that and then some.
Certainly has, and there we go. Miami Heretics clipped the wings of the Royal Ravens. They shall not fly anymore, but fall to love. A response shown in the best possible way on the main stage for them.
Bryson Chance, Atlanta, give a nice vamos here to Miami Heretics as they win their first series 3-0. And I got Traixx with me up on the main stage. Traixx, how does it feel to be playing in front of this crowd and being back on LAN again with you and the boys?
Feels great. I feel like LAN is the real call and online is some weird shit. Yeah, this is when the real time comes.
The real time happens on LAN. Like you said, none of that online stuff out there, okay? And so when it comes down to you guys' performance online as of late, 2-3 this split. Now, your last series was good against, Gentlemates, nice 3-2 there. But throughout all your woes that you guys have from the last tournament till now, you guys have been trying to make improvements to get to the finals, to be able to hoist that trophy like you guys know Miami Heretics can do. So how have you been improving your own gameplay to make sure that you and your team can make it to the finals?
Just being myself, talking a lot with my teammates, my coach. I had a lot to improve since I started in CDL. So yeah, I just knew it was a matter of time to get to this level. I'm proud of it.
Hey man, and I know the fans out there are proud of you also. Now, I also want to talk about one of your teammates because it's in this series, RenKoR fried, man, okay? He played his butt off. How does it feel to, have an AR like that on your team to be able to take away that much pressure?
He's an all-star. He was the Rookie of the Year. He might be top 1 in my books a year in the game. He's such a beast, He makes the game so way easier than anyone else.
I mean, he truly is, okay? And you guys are going to go far in this tournament. I know it. You got a bunch of fans out there in the crowd. Anything you want to say to them in Spanish before we get up out of here?
Yeah, sure. As I said before, thank you to everyone. Y muchas gracias, Americana, mi familia, mis amigos. Espero hacer historia y aguante Heretics.
You heard it here from Traixx, everybody. One more time, make some noise for the Miami Heretics. Des, take us away.
That is such an awesome flag, custom made for this event. And for Traixx, he is feeling the fan support. A 3-0 when you guaranteed me 4 maps. What just happened to the Ravens?
Was I wrong?